Timbalam, Sanjay, Travalam, Tonjay, Timbalam, Shana, Kuntrasonla, Solwa, the Nijay Chambers, or Daniel, his own Malam Chambon, the Begartanga, Sunday Shima. Timba Duje Jala, Quisham, Sal. Okay. So now this chapter is 11th chapter. It is about Nanda. Nanda was also prince. This is Buddha's half brother. He's also very, very handsome man. When Buddha asked him to become monk, then he thought that it's very important if he can do, but also he very loved his the beloved one. Then he couldn't accept. He couldn't say okay. Then he replied, Buddha, I can't become a monk, and then I will serve you and your disciples with material things. So then I cannot make monk. So then he just respectfully he go back. And then Buddha asked him and also taught him the Dharma teaching that accorded with his merit, because the Buddha was knew about what his the seed of past life. And also Nanda is very respect and also listen. Nanda, he places sweet food into a golden container, and then he go after Buddha. Then that time, his girlfriend, the beloved one, is something like very worried about him, because he maybe become a monk or something like that. So then he saw that his beloved one is finding such some separation unbearable, with her eyes wide, looking after him lonely, something like that. So then he said, his beloved one, I will come back soon. I will come back soon. So then his beloved one came to him. Then she used his the clothes and then wipes her tear. Then she told him, you must come back within this tear before dry. Before dry, you come back. So then he promised. He said, okay. And then he followed the Buddha, and then he reached to Buddha's where Buddha living, and then he said, ask Buddha, I will go back. I will go back. And then Buddha with smile, and then Buddha said, Nanda, why you very quickly go back? The finest ornament of mankind is the virtue. And the finest ornament of virtue is solitude. The finest ornament of solitude is peace. The finest ornament of peace is renounce attachment, or this one, something like this. Buddha taught him like this: those who lacked with merit, intelligence, and courage people, they are always focusing on the immediate necessary rather than the great result. And always they focus on the pointless things. Then those people, they cannot make the great effort to be achieve the great result. And then there's very much deceitful waves of women in the samsara. And then also there is the taken in by the appearance of great beauty, they crush over the waterfall of desire. And then the pride is extremely pride. It is like a wide, cruel shark. And then those relatives also, they are like the fire pit of Kalpa. So then you have to be renounced and become monk rather than you go back to worldly life. And the Buddha said him. Then after that, he continues to stay there because he already became a monk, ordained. But then Gawo, Nanda, his body is become like a monk, but his mind is never ever renounced from the worldly things, and especially his beloved one. Always he missing that, always thinking about that. Then always he thinking like, oh, my beloved one, my beautiful beloved one, how she is maybe is without sleeping and the missing me, thinking about me and waiting me. Then how she may be very angry with me, and then how I can help her, something like this. Always he's thinking about that. Then Buddha brought him to the mountain, which called Scented Mountain. Then in that mountain, there are many wild animals. Especially there was the old blind female monkey. It's like a gorilla. Then Buddha asked him, the old blind female monkey and you are the beloved one, beautiful beloved one, both the body is bones and blood and flesh is same. So then how do you think? You think your beloved one is more beautiful than this or not? Then he said, of course my beloved one is the beautiful one. Then he also something like a little mad, and then he said, oh, I want to go back. I want to go back to my house, want to meet my beloved one. Then after that, Buddha brought him in the heaven with the Indra's grove. Then Buddha showed him there was a goddess, the heavenly goddess, which came from the nectar. It's extremely beautiful one, attractive one. Then let him see, and then Buddha asked him, so now this one is more beautiful, or you are a beloved one more beautiful? Then he said he felt something like his the beloved ones look like little forget. Then he felt that goddess is really the attractive one, very beautiful. So then Buddha taught him, if you do the monks very well, then in the next life you can grow here, and then you can meet this kind of the extremely beautiful girls. So after that, then he went to the forest, and then he promised make a preserve the vows very well. Then one day, suddenly he felt, he saw there is a very big copper. It's like a giant copper container, and then there's so many fearful people. The guards spotted this. Then he asked them, "This is for what?" Then they told him, "Oh, this is, which is the prince, the Ananda. Now he is he's a monk, but while he is a monk, he's always thinking about this god, the goddess, the lady. So he couldn't make totally the focus on the practice. So then, in the future, when he passes away, so he will be born here, and then we will torment him, so punish him. So this is place for him." So then after that, he scared, he afraid very, very much, and then he just forget thinking about this goddess, and also thinking about his own, the beloved one. Then he practiced very well, and he achieved Arhat, totally the Arhat. Then that time, the Buddha's other attendees, the followers, they asked Buddha, "So what is the karma, the cause of the Nanda, his past his karmas?" Then Buddha explained them. In his past lives, there was a country. Which called Aruna. And then the king of the Aruna country also was devoted very much in the Buddhism. But that time the Buddha was the Buddha Vipassina Namzi. Then that king, he built a stupa, relic stupa. He used the materials is all the gems. It's very, very expensive, the very great the qualities. At that time, there was the worker when they built the stupa. The worker, when the Brahmic one worker, his name is Chamden. Chamden means Maitra. That's Chamden. Pu Chamden. Maitra is Pu Chamden. Yeah. For that stupa, as he clean and wash, and also other monks, he served them for the sitting the mat, and then also he prepared the others stuff very well. And then due to that karma, then after he passed away, he born in a very rich the house, the owner. He born in the rich the householder. Then that time he offer and serve a Pratiyaka Buddha. Pratiyaka Buddha. And also he something like a more he made an attendant of the Pratiyaka Buddha. And then later on, when the Pratiyaka Buddha passed away, then he built the relic of the Pratiyaka Buddha stupa. He built the relic stupa, and then he passed away. The next life of that, he born in a prince. He born in prince of the king. King's name is Kriki. His name is Leshe. Leshe means born beautifully, something born nicely, something like that. Leshe, Leparsheba. Yes. Then his father, the king Kriki, also built a stupa. That stupa is relic stupa of Buddha Kasyapa. Buddha Kasyapa. That stupa used the materials is 7 kind of the gems. 7 kind of gems that built. Then he who is the Leche, the son, he made made the umbrella for the stupa, made by the gold. So, due to those his positive karmas, and then he born in the now Shakya family, king family, Shakya, the royal family, and then he born in a very handsome, very rich, very the intelligent one. Then he finally he achieved the Arhat. So all of these the merits he accumulated from those past lives. It's a great merits. Okay, so then here already end. So these chapters, this story is talking about those accumulated great merits, the fruition of the merits, the positive karmas. Okay.